Orcs Must Die 3 is the latest entry in the action tower defense franchise, and it's great. There's a buttload of new weapons and tools to exploit, and massacring orcs has never been more satisfying. That said, it can be a little frustrating at times, so here's 5 tips to get you started. Number 1. Don't sweat getting all the skulls on your first playthrough. Skulls are the currency to unlock new traps and contraptions in the store. You earn 4 skulls for a flawless run, with additional skulls for earning new high scores, not getting hit by the enemy, picking up skulls dropped by the enemy, and more. Not only do you get to unlock new contraptions and weapons, but also upgrade your favorite ones for buffs such as higher damage and faster recharge. Upgrading your gear is essential for clearing the later levels as well as tackling the hardest difficulty. Number 2. Complete your first playthrough as soon as possible. While you can take your time and enjoy the story and delve into the cutscenes and appreciate the cartoonish, silly dialogue between the characters,
so they're fast and they have bombs on their backs? Nice.
we recommend finishing the campaign as soon as possible. Completing chapters unlocks new traps and weapons to be purchased in the store, and a lot of them are really useful for the chapter after it. A lot of these contraptions will be really useful for replaying older levels and grinding for extra skulls. But hey, if you're a perfectionist and need that perfect rating before moving on, we won't stop you. Enjoy the game at your own pace. Number 3. Use the environmental traps. In some levels, maps are vast with multiple entrances and enemies can come swarming the halls like a tsunami. These sorts of maps usually have environmental traps such as spikes or cauldrons that can assist you. Orcs Must Die is an action tower defense game where you're also at the center of the action. While your weapon usually has a devastating secondary attack for those tense trap on cooldown moments, you might need to ration your mana more meticulously. You can attract the orcs' attention and draw them towards these hazards, or even guide them towards the environmental hazards with barricades or even bait. They're great for taking some load off of your existing trap cooldowns and for rationing your mana consumption. Number 4. Take note of trinkets and weapons. Being at the center of the action, you'll be doing a lot of massacring yourself in addition to your traps. Check which weapons suit your playstyle and take note of their secondaries and what they can do. For example, I like bringing the high damage ranged bow with its secondary that can obliterate high HP orcs, as well as the blade staff which can stun and delay enemies, allowing for precious seconds of contraption recharge. When coupled with trinkets such as mana regen or tool buff, you can develop your own unique approach and defend the rift. Do you double down on defenses, or is offense your choice of defense? Number 5. Use that leftover cash for rift protection. Your primary objective is to defend the rift from orcs. If you've held down an area and have cash to spare, investing in archers to be put around the rift is a great way to delay orcs from entering. They're great for catching stray kobold that scurry through your exhausted brimstone, and even delaying larger enemies by a few precious seconds in time for you to come back and defend your rift. So those are the 5 tips for starting Orcs Must Die 3. The game is best played with friends, especially on its crushingly hard difficulties. Get this game for the person you didn't trust your rift to with Steam gift cards, available for whopping low prices at SEAGM.com. But that's all for this video. If you have any questions about the game, just let us know in the comments below.